Hi, friend. Happy Friday to you. It's cold and it's October and I'm semi-sick and I've lost my voice, but Goat Hill coffee is amazing. So we're talking about music today. And the reason we're talking about music is because I'm planning on bringing you into my process as a creator when it comes to music, and particularly music for film. You know, in this case, my case, commercial video production, commercial film. I have suffered from a writer's block that has all but destroyed my hopes and dreams of being a film composer over the last 18 months. Now in 2017 in March, I released a 4-song EP. I really was proud of this EP and I worked hard on it, and now I hate it. And I think I took it personally that it didn't license very well via Marmoset, the agency I work with, and I love them, they're great. I don't really put any of this on them. This is, you know, I just have stopped making music, but I think I took that personally and just added more fractures to the already fractured place of being a musician. Now I was just in Nashville with some of my old buddies from Belmont, and I have a lot of grief about that time in my life because I quit. I left and I gave up my dreams at Belmont and came back to Kansas and studied geography. And then went out to Denver and, you know, in many ways became an alcoholic, while also experiencing genuine community and good people and trying to figure out what the hell, you know, who I am. And it's hard for me to talk about music without first talking about God and sex. I know that sounds absurd, but those are two powerful and abusive and addictive forces in my life that have caused much pain and a really fractured relationship to myself. So to find healing from that, I first need to find myself. And I've done that, and I'm doing that. Really, I've been in recovery for almost 4 years now from all my addictions, including my addiction to God and my addiction to success and my addiction to approval and affirmation and all these other things. But music still is left untended inside my soul. And I think that, you know, in one of the deepest places of who I am, there's music down there, and there's an identity as a musician that's broken. And I know that, again, gets really, really deep, but that's what I'm up against in trying to step back into being a composer. I'm doing great as a filmmaker. My business has made 6 figures this year, and I'm doing great as a YouTuber. I really love making these videos, even though I've been late on many of them. But as a musician, it's just not there. And so again, that may be a little heavy for you, and I totally understand that. But you're on this journey too, and you may not know it yet, of finding yourself and who you are, and affirming that at your core, underneath all the shit, or the things that you're ashamed of, or the things that you don't yet know yet, you're good, you're incorruptible, you're light, and you're love. And in my case, I've discovered that there's treasure down there, magnificence, and I just haven't been able to see it. It's brighter than it seems. So I'm gonna take that with the healing that I've gone through this year, and I'm gonna press into becoming a musician again. I know I have talent, but talent doesn't mean much without the work. And so I'm gonna put in the work here with you, and over the next 4 weeks, all the way to Thanksgiving, I'm gonna bring you into that process. We're gonna go into that back room or be at my house, and I'm gonna let you know the pains and the struggles and the joys and the goodness and the collaboration that may happen. I'm gonna try to create one track, just one cinematic track for film. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. I'm not sure what it's gonna sound like, because every time I sit down at that keyboard back there, I clam up. I've told you that. But I'm gonna do that with you, and pass or fail, if I make it or don't make it, you'll at least be a part of the process, and I'll be held accountable to actually do something because you're all watching this right now. So that's the most I've ever opened up on the internet, but I'm happy to do that because I hope that it blesses some of you. And if it doesn't bless you and it curses you, I understand that too. I'll go back to just making good product review videos and audio for video tips and tricks and tutorials after Thanksgiving. In fact, I've got an audio for video course coming that I'm gonna do this December, kind of like I did last year, for beginners, so check that out. Thank you for watching. I do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who've chosen to subscribe to this channel and join me in the movement of becoming a creative, you know, and embracing who we are, because we're all on that journey together. So with all that being said, I will see you next Friday with the very first installment of this music journey vlog. But don't be surprised if I post other content during the week, just other stuff I've been working on, because I'm going to keep that up as well, potentially, because I filmed some of that today. So see you then.